Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. You know, Brent, some players tend to start the season fast, and others start it slow. Which can't... Checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
And we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. And coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Portland's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Sharp. A rebound by the Timberwolves. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Irving, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Henderson passes to Thibault. Back to Henderson. Grant gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Grant's got 6.
Grant coming right back with 3 of his own.
Irving kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Henderson. Grant outside. Picked by Williams. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Irving. And Reid has it in the corner. Back to Irving. The shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
Pass to Thibault. Grant with the ball. The tray. Dillingham with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Irving. McDaniels kicks to Irving. Now Reid. From deep. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 13 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Out to the right wing. Reed finds Irving. Here's Dillingham. To the wing right side. Back to Irving from deep three-point land. No good that time. And so it's Minnesota in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Jabari Walker is out there with Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the three. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Three-pointer, Simons. Garza pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 13-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
DiVincenzo passes to Irving. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Irving. And then for the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Walker. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And the second free throw, good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Sharpe. Gobert with the defensive effort.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Trailblazers trail by 12. And there's Simons on the assist from Williams.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
Oh, my.
So it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things... Changes here for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards, and Irving subbed in for Dillingham. Portland also making some changes. Ayton comes in for Sharp, and it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. We've got Irving. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Back to Irving. Reed finds Irving. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamar is checked in. Trailblazers trail by 16. Pass to Ayton. Here's Kamara. Portland moving the ball around. Williams kicks to Grant. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Grant's got 9 points.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Gobert in the corner. Outside Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Irving's got 20.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Grant. Ayton in the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fifth is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Delano Banton's checked in for Portland. Here's Grant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Lock at 6. Can't cash in from close range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Irving. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Portland, no good that time either. And on the way from Irving for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell
That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Andre Ayton out there with Murray. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the three, the small forward. On the wing, Ingles. Irving passes to DiVincenzo. From deep, Ingles. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Trailblazers trail by 20. Pass to Simons. Murray outside. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Irving from long range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here he goes. Stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Ingles. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Ingles has got his first 2 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Timberwolves?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Yep, it counts.
And some shiftiness from Dante that time with the ball.
Trailblazers trail by 19. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So Portland ends up going with the new group. On defense, the Timberwolves. 22 is their biggest lead. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it's Sharp missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's good for 2. And that's now 30 points for the kid.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Thibault. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Grant. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Trailblazers trail by 21. Pass to Sharp. Thibault kicks to Grant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Irving. Some solid defense from Grant. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Thibault. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharp. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 21. Outside Irving. Edwards kicks to Irving. Edwards passes to Irving. Dillingham with it. Back to Irving. From downtown, knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the kid.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Down low. Sharp. That's good.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Henderson passes to Sharp, and the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Over! 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Henderson. Garza pulls it in. On its way from Irving for 2. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.